Alright everyone, welcome to an updated IR tutorial. I've had a few people ask me to update a lot of my tutorials. Audio quality has been terrible. Apologise for that, guys. I've now got a proper microphone, so hopefully this one works out alright. If not, we'll redo it again and hopefully make some people happy. So what I'm going to show you to do now is how to fill a locomotive up with water without having to manually bucket in and do it that way. What you want to do is obviously you want to work out where you want your loco to fill up. A lot of people fill up from the tender. So as an example, if this loco was out here, the tender would be around this area. So it wouldn't hurt us to probably around here. We want to dig some places under the truck. I like to leave at least 3 blocks from the truck. It allows you to sort of walk by the train and not have any problems. I like also giving it a nice floor because you never know. You'll see why I like giving it this floor once I'm done, because it you can put pipe and all that stuff through there and it looks amazing. So what you'll need is you'll need to go to here. See these augments here? There's a fluid unloader and a fluid loader. You want a fluid loader. So you'll chuck that there. If you want to do more than 1 point, you simply just add another one. Yeah, and then you can add another one here, and then you can simply just extend. You can simply just do that. We'll chuck in our fluid pipe. Oh, don't want to do that. Fluid pipe, fluid pipe, fluid pipe, fluid pipe. There we go. You can actually put your fluid pipes in there first and then put that in there. Now we'll chuck our fluid pipe down here, and then we want it to, one more. Actually, we want it to go up. You'll need to make a fluid tank. Now, a fluid tank is made using industrial renewal. All the stuff from here is using industrial renewal. So you need barrels, pillars, fluid gauges, pillar, etc. to make a fluid tank. The best thing about these is they can be stacked. So one is 1000B. You want more? Just put it on top. Make sure when you do it, you hit the middle. Don't hit here. If you don't put it in the middle, it'll do that and it won't work. You've got to actually hit the middle of the block where you want it to go, and see how it now doubles the size. It's now 2000. So however big you want your water tower to be as such, you can do that. Now what we've got to do is, okay, we've got to fill it with water. So how do we fill it with water? There's a couple of ways we can do that. We can, another thing you can do, which I forgot, is you can put one of these in. Now this is a fluid valve. What the fluid valve does is essentially turns on and off the water. So if you don't want something filled up with water, you can simply just turn it off, and that'll get rid of that issue. As you can see, it's flowing that way. We don't want it to flow that way. We want it to flow from here out. So you grab your screwdriver and you rotate it that way. Now to use this lever, you have to actually have nothing in your inventory. See how I can, because if you have something in your inventory, it won't work. So that's off, on, off, on. We'll turn it off for now. We'll add another one of these up top. All right, now we've got to fill this with water, and you're going, okay, Pyro, how do I fill this with water? Where do I get a water source from? Do I need a lake? What do I need? You need one of these things. It's an electric pump. It requires 10 FE per tick, so it's very low power consumption. Chuck that there, and what you need to do is, I prefer to do 2 blocks because it's sort of it's a block and a bit, and you're going to need some water. So you chuck water in there, water in there. Now it'll forever use that water. It'll never consume it, never run out, etc, etc. So now you want to take your pipe and you want to run it up your tower, if you want to do it that way, and you run it into the top. So blue is input, orange is output. So it's the same as a lot of other mods. Immersive engineering uses the same system, and all that sort of stuff. So this isn't running. I'm using a creative generator. You can use things like solar panels, which are like these things here. They produce 15 FE a tick. If you want to double that, you can chuck them on a frame. It pretty much doubles their output. You only need one of these frames to run this, but for the sake of this exercise, we're doing that. You'll hear it turn on, if you can hear that sound in the background. Yep, and see how it's going up? So it's slowly filling with water. And then you're basically done. That's how you automatically fill up your tower. Now, next thing you want to do is obviously you want to fill up your train. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can either just place your train on the track here, which you know, we don't need this anymore. We'll get ourselves a nice new train. What will we use? Let's use here we go. We'll use an A5 Camelback. So you just want to chuck that on there, and then you we turn this on. See, it's full of water already. So that was pretty instant. You want to stop, turn it off. I leave a lot of locos running like this elsewhere on the line. You just take the coal out of them and they'll turn off. You just go back in, put coal in them, and they'll turn back on. And then you don't want water anymore, you just switch that off and water will stop flowing to these things. Pretty simple system, very basic, very easy to do. You can space these out further if you want. You can even add, at a later stage, you can put like coal in this one and this one, so you can fill water and coal at the same time. You can do this at stations, at signal stops, wherever you've got resources. Water's a bit easy to do because you can like put water there. Coal and that sort of stuff, if you're going to run locomotives like diesel, you've got to actually set up industry to be able to farm that resource and then to store it and then to load it into the locomotive itself. So other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it's a lot better than some of the previous ones I've had. Appreciate your feedback. Hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys around. Bye.